Welcome. Interesting subject today, and the subject is, well, what color should my epoxy floor be? Whether you are a contractor and you're trying to suggest a floor color to your customer, or whether you're asking about your own floor, what color? And let me just start with the most popular question. Question I get, and that is white floors. Architects love white floors. Retail owners love white floors. They just give off this amazing, seamless floor, and I'll show you a few pictures of some really cool white floors we've done. There are some problems with white floors. They are impressive, but they are quite hard to apply, and I'll post a video so you understand. White epoxy is very difficult to apply when you're applying it, and also white floors are hard to clean. I always tell this to my customers because having a white floor, it's like going out in a white t-shirt and white trousers and wearing them all day. At some point they are going to get dirty. Imagine having a floor where people walk on it every single day. I don't care how much you're going to clean it. I don't care how frequently you clean it, how often you vacuum it and you mop it. You cannot maintain a white floor white forever. It will just slowly pick up dirt and change its color. Also, because epoxy does have a tendency to yellow over time, that white floor will go yellow, not very quickly, very slowly, but keep that in mind when you are thinking about a white floor. Black, well, that's like the opposite floor, and a few pictures of a black floor here. Black floors are cool, but they're also very reflective. That's in fact the reason why when we look at metallics, many people use like a black base color before applying the metallic layer, so you can get more of that reflective look on your floor. Black floors are cool. They do tend to pick up a lot of dust, so keep that in mind if you're considering having a black floor. If you live in an area where there's a lot of dust and people walk in with dust, you will be chasing the dust all day. Keep that in mind. Another issue I saw with reflective floors is that I had a customer who had a boutique with clothes, and he wanted a reflective floor, but he hadn't thought of one thing. When guests started going into that boutique, you'd have ladies walking in with dresses, and that made them feel kind of uncomfortable. So what was supposed to be a cool looking reflective floor, it can also be a bit awkward if people feel that like this floor is too revealing. So keep that in mind. I don't know what you plan to do with a black floor. If it's a nightclub, it's fine in the sense that it's all dark, but during the day you want to keep that in mind. A black floor can be sometimes a bit too revealing, especially if you have mirrors all around it, so keep that in mind. Now, gray. Gray looks drab, but there's a reason why it's the #1 preferred color for epoxies, because it's the best color. It's the best in the sense that it's neither too light to show all the dirt, it's neither too dark to kind of pick up the dust. It's a great intermediate color, especially the 7040, the classic traffic gray. It's my favorite epoxy color. It's also a great color to apply because you can see everything when you apply that. So a few pictures of the gray floor here for you. And now we're going to go into more specialized color. And why I say specialized is, for example, I have many companies that are involved in pastries, in like flour, in sugar products, and they want beige floor. They want like a light beige floor. And the reason why they want like a creamy beige color is because that hides the flour, so not everything is visible on the floor, and it's not so much of a pain to clean it. And now that we're talking about hiding the flour, I've had customers in meat processing that have specifically requested a red floor, and their reasoning was, we don't want the blood to be visible. So yes, that's also a factor. I also have many customers in olive oil and in olive processing. I mean, I am from Greece. We have a lot of olives here and a lot of factories that process oils, whether it's olive oil or olives. They want green floors. So they want green floors for the exact same reason. They don't want the olives and the oil to be that visible. And you can go into other floors. I mean, we especially when it comes to decorating floors, you can have a purple floor, for example. We can also have like dark gray floors. Dark gray floors have come out really well. We've also done like a green floor for a school. Here's another example of that. So there's many different ideas. Keep that in mind. Of course, you can also go into metallics where you don't have one single floor, but you just have a combination of colors on your floor. But keep these factors in mind when you're deciding on which color is the best for you, and make sure you also watch these videos here that you can learn more about epoxy floors and the problems of a white epoxy floor. Thank you very much for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and click that bell so you get notified when we have a new video come out.